Hey guys, Michael Soul G here. Today we are going over zone drops and certain zone drop adjustments that I like to do to fully maximize my defense. So right here we're gonna get started with some tips I like to do from zone drops. So usually cloud flats, soft squats, hard flats, etc. Like the outside, like light blue flats I call them. They do a great job of playing over the top. So they're always going to be my deeper zone drop. Curl flats have never done a good job, guys, at playing deep. They just never have it any med that I remember. So curl flats are going to usually be my underneath job, but they will actually do a good job at playing underneath. So, and then vert hooks, obviously our hook curls, they're going to be our middle or our yellow zone. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys here is vert hooks. Now, I'm gonna leave them at default right now to show you what I don't like out of them. And then we're going to go against a Saints halfback wheel here to show you what I'm talking about. So right here, Saints halfback wheel, guys, is a mess play, right? It's gonna do a great job attacking middle of the field with these double drags here, right? Now, I'm gonna show you guys here, and I'm running the DD Fire very popular dollar defense here just to show you it's the defense I like to run. I'm gonna show you guys why it's good, but like also why I like to do with zone drops out of it. So right here, these are gonna be stock vert hooks. I'm just gonna be on the safety here, so I show you guys what I'm talking about. Watch how they're gonna do actually a very poor job at guarding both these drags. I'm not even gonna throw the ball. I'm just gonna let you guys see how open they're gonna get. Then we're gonna go back to the replay. So let me go back to the replay here. Now the thing, guys, with these, so like these were default vert hook curls, right? Basically the issue with these hook curls is this tight end in route from Gonzalez and this corner route from Herman Moore will pro the vert hooks, so they're going way back, right? So you're playing against any meth concept like this. Both drags, as you see, are wide open for a check down, wide open, right? The vert hooks are like playing nowhere near close to them. Like they're playing 10, 15 yards on the field. So if you want to take that away from your opponent, what you simply have to do is put your vert hooks on 5. I love 5-yard vert hooks for third and fourth and short situations where the opponent is looking for something quick over the middle just to move the chains, or just as a general tendency. If they like running a mesh concept, I really like 5-yard vert hooks to take that away. So again, we're going to call the same play on both sides of the ball here. And then watch now, these double drags are not going to get absolutely bagged, and like the whole play is really just going to get bagged, right? So here's a play again. I'm going to hike the ball. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing open, right? I'll show you guys the replay here again. But it's going to be a complete box with these double drags. See, neither's open. Neither's open. And then even at en route, if I have a user there, or maybe I go lurk both, like this whole play now gets completely shut down. Quick. And then again, I'm setting 5 as well. Granted, I just had good pocket there, give myself more time. But this whole play now is basically shut down because of that 5-yard vert hook adjustment. Now, let's get into another adjustment I like to do when I blitz. So that's one adjustment I like to do a lot. Another thing I like to do is to order to guard the sidelines, guys, with dollar. Basically, the best way to blitz out of dollar is slot corners blitzing, right? So the problem is if I want to play deep with my outside corners and safety, it's hard really to guard the flats. But I do have a way to guard the flats, and that's going to be a 0-yard curl flat. So we're going to call DD Fire again, and we're going to go against flood here from bunches because it's a great example of what I'm talking about. So right here, so here's flood, right? Flood is going to do a great job at flooding the bunt side of the field here, right? So the problem is that when I'm setting 5, I like having these guys in a deeper zone, right? Because if these guys are are playing underneath, like if I do something like this, then all of a sudden this whole side of the field's open, right? If I have them in a cloud flat. If I do something like this, then all of a sudden the seam is open, right? So I like to do a lot, guys, is something like this, right? Now all of a sudden this seam is guarded by this inside quarter. This outside quarter of the field right here, like any deep corner routes, stuff like that, is going to get guarded by this outside quarter. Basically, this curl flat this whole responsibility is guarding the flats quick. And what you'll see here is that this tight end flat route from this tight end flat route from flood will get absolutely bagged. So like once I snap the ball here, bagged, right? I have to lurk this in route, but like nothing's open, right? I'll show it to you guys here again. But like I sent 5 people there, guys, and the whole play was bagged, right? And that is because of this flat here from you see right there, and that is just because, guys, because he's from the linebacker position, it gives himself more room to run to the flat, and now it's gonna get absolutely bagged. You see that tight end flat is never throwable because of this 0-yard flat. I have to lurk the in route, and I'm setting 5, and the whole play is bagged with a send 5. So we're usually gonna get home I'll show you guys too what the difference between a 0 and a 5 or a stock curl flat here. So like right here, if I did the same thing, I'll quickly show you guys here. Again, like what not to do to show you how good that 0-yard curl flat is. Let's say I put this on 5, call the same play, right? Both sides of the ball here. We got flood, we got the 5-yard curl flat, right? I'm gonna snap, and here's the adjustments on defense. I'll put this guy in the curl flat. So boom, same adjustments. I'm gonna hike the ball. Now this flat, you see how it's now a throw, and it was never a throw before. That's what I'm talking about with that 0-yard curl flat adjustment. So now we have gone over 0-yard curl flats. We have gone over vert hooks. Now we're gonna go over backed off cloud flats. So let's say I like playing low coverage here, right? Usually when I like to play coverage, I like to put these vert hooks or curl flats back on 5 because it'll be from the slot corner of the linebacker. But that's a minimal adjustment. But the main thing I want to show you guys here is these backed off cloud flats and why they are so good and why they must be backed off. So right here I have again 25-yard curl flats. I'll put these vert hooks back on default for this play. But these are my curl flat adjust or my zone drop adjustments here for bench, right? 5 and 25 yards from DB Fire, and we are going to go against bench here, show you exactly what I'm trying to get at. So, right here, the best way I think to guard bench guys every year is some sort of double maple or double flat concept where we have zone drops guarding the sidelines. So a great way to do that, guys, is this right here. So as you see right here, I have 5-yard curl flats that I just talked about from the slot corners to play the out routes, right? I'm going to have a cloud flat to play the deeper zone drops. The problem is I'm going to leave these cloud flats presses, which is what I'm going to show you again what you shouldn't be doing here. So I'm going to get a call bench, and I'm actually going to be able to throw this corner out, guys, over this cloud flat. See how that's now a dot, right? And that should never be open, right? Because I have a 25-yard zone drop adjustment, and that should never be open. But I'll show you guys here what the issue is. Because these cloud flats are pressed, guys, so Sean Taylor right here is in a 25-yard flat. The ball's on the 25-yard line. So he should be playing to the 50, right? He only gets out to like by the time the ball gets to the receiver, he's only at like the 42, right? He's playing way less than that 25-yard zone drop adjustment. And all I'm going to do right here, guys, I'm going to run the same defense. So I'm just going to run baseline press. Boom. We're going to have our same zone drop adjustments here, right? And again, with this double maple concept. But all I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to back off these outside corners. Now, watch how deep these guys play, and now bench is going to get completely bagged, guys. So you're going to snap the ball. I'm going to try to throw this corner out again. You see how it's just like not open at all, and it's actually an interception? Like Sean Taylor was sitting there waiting for that ball to get thrown to him, right? And the only difference I did, guys, was it's the same zone drop, same everything, same defense, same everything. All I did was just back off these outside corners. That's all I did, right? In order to back them off, guys, I'll show you guys that in a second. But again, the whole thing right here, guys, is 5-yard curl flats to play underneath, and deeper cloud flat assignments, guys, to bag these corner routes. Like right here, this corner route right here, never open at any point. Absolute bag, right? Same with the other corner route. The other corner was bagged as well. In order to do that, guys, I'll show you the adjustments for it to back these guys off. So the quick adjustment, guys, I'll press Y. I'll press A for individual, and then basically I press the receiver that's on the outside. So right now it'll be X and B. So I'll press X, and then I'll press the right stick up. You see right there on the right side, I'll say back off. Now that corner backs off. Press Y, A, B, because that's the outside receiver. Back him off, and now both guys are backed off, and I can play my defense like so. And found a zone drop adjustment that you can add to your scheme. Because your channel is SoGG, we offer full schemes using the highest level men. Links to in the description. Use code GG for 20% off your next order.